this is Farmboy59. We're back at the garden spot. Thank y'all for joining us. We're down here looking at the garden spot to see how things are going. I just want to reach out to you this morning and let you know we're still here. We've been doing a lot of gardening, and I'm going to show you a lot of video of that today, I hope. We won't get to see no tractor work, unfortunately. We have been trying to fight the rain like everybody else has. And here, the land is just a little bit more moist than it is in other places. So the days that I do have to take and try to get in with the tractor, I have to pick my days, jump in, get it done, and I don't get any video. So I do apologize for that. But what we're going to do today is we're going to take and do a walk, and we're going to take a look at the garden and see what we can see and let you see how everything is going. So let's go take a walk. Well, this morning you can see here, we planted another 16 hills of watermelons this morning. I want to do a late start on those, so that would kind of be a little bit of late crop. All these other two rows here are all watermelons, and got those taken care of, got those planted. Those are coming up pretty good. The right-hand row is doing better than the other one. Those are the big green cannonball types. The one in the center row, that is the elongated version, striped. They're a little bit slow. Don't know exactly what's going on there. I don't know whether if I've done it by accident and planted them too deep, but I figured I planted them about 1 inch or 2. And I think I might have planted them a little bit too low. So that's what we did with those. And we'll take a gander over here to the other side. And here is the actual rows of my Blue Lake beans. This year we decided to go with Blue Lake instead of the half runners. My runners last year, they died out because of the summertime heat. Got them pretty good, and that was the reason why I didn't kind of go with those. The heat kind of got them. And then the other thing too, the deer loved them so much. The deer have been kind of quiet on them so far. I hope that they stay that way. On the other side of that is we just planted another, I think it was another 8 hills of crookneck squash. This is the other crookneck squash that I got planted, and those are doing really good. And then that next row right beside that first row of crookneck squash, I planted about 8 hills of green peppers. My wife is doing a little bit more stir-fry stuff now, so she is entertaining that and difference of healthy cooking for me. So we're enjoying that, and hopefully we're going to be able to use some of these Blue Lake beans and use those in some of that stir-fry too, and some squash. So hope I ain't making you hungry, but there's my Blue Lake beans. You can see a nice good stand there. And here is the good old corn crop. We got 5 rows of corn. And this is Silver Queen. Planted it, and it come up really good. Now you can see the first 3 rows right here are quite taller. Kind of what happened with that is I decided upon myself, I want to see if I could put another hatching of some fertilizer into the corn. And so I decided these 2 rows right here to the right, I would actually, which is these right here, and I would decided to run the tractor through them one more time. And needless to say, I found out that my underbelly was a little bit too short. And by the time I got done, I had done ripped 40 some hills of corn out of the ground. It literally snapped it off dead on the ground. So we're hoping that it will come back. I don't know if anything will or not, but you know how it goes. We wish for everything, but out of these 3 rows right here, you can see this row right there. That one is just wanting to show itself. And on this upper side up here, it's always been one of those rows to where things have been really healthy. And this over here, Joey on JT West has always talked about Farmboy59's potato crop and how good it looks. And I do appreciate it, and I think all the comments and everything when we get them out there. But welcome to 2025 potato crop. Beats anything I've ever seen in my life. This is the second year planting in the same location. Last year I planted 2 rows over here, and I planted corn over here, and that's all I had. So the corn come up really good. It was tall, it was dark green, it was really pretty. And I thought, well, you know, hey, I'll just go ahead and try it and let's see what happens and see how things go. And my lovely daughter, Amanda, helped me get these in the ground and shot the video of that. And if you want to go back, you can take a look at that video. That's kind of a fun video. I can't tell all the secrets behind that because just some things how we did the actual planting. But if you want to take a look, those 2 rows right there, I had to spray yesterday because I got my little orange critters that I decided to show up on my potatoes. And those 2 rows right there, I couldn't even walk in. So they did get no powder 7 dust. They got liquid 7. They got all sprayed yesterday, and I actually sprayed them by hand with a 2-gallon sprayer, done my own mix, and got them taken care of with that. And looks like to me this morning, my blooms are coming out, and the plants, it looks like, has greened up really pretty, and they're trying to hopefully come back, because don't know if you can see it or not, but you can see right there, those 3 little knots right there, right there. That used to be flowers. And those little orange critters decided to eat my flowers. So I didn't have any on there. So I decided I'm not going to let you live. So I kind of give them, hopefully, their death sentence yesterday, and hopefully they won't be back. I really don't want them to come back. Sorry for the Mr. Mystery Shadow there. That was me, myself, and I all in one. So things are doing really good. And over here on this side is a good old mater row. I've got the old trusty hoe out and got them healed up and got them taken care of with that. And I think it's about 8 or 16 heels of those. I got the better boys right here, and then right out about there somewhere are beefsteaks. Decided to do those this year by recommendation by a friend. And he said, I think you'll be very happy with those. He said, I've been planting them for about 3 years. And he said, I think you'll be very happy, because I was telling him what type of soil. And he is a soil guru. So he was trying to tell me that with the soil types that I had, that I should be doing good. And this is my straight 8 cucumbers. And I have planted those. And right down there is zucchini. My daughter asked me if I would plant some heels of zucchini for them, because the kids love to eat them stir fry. So that's what we did. So we got that done. And this little row right over here, sorry about the camera footage there. These are Hell's Best cantaloupe. I didn't plant a lot. I wanted to see how they would react. And this is in a different type soil. This is more of a rocky soil, which has a little bit more red to it. So that has been one of the things that I'm having to keep a watch on. And also too, I have a friend. He's back. So we are going to be working on deer population 101, and to see if we can deter them again this year like we did last year. I am using a basically what they call coyote pea. A friend of mine actually told me about it, and he said, I've heard a lot of people with gardening, they are having a lot of good luck with it. And so that's a good old cantaloupe. They're looking really good. So just wanted to bring you out today, let you know that Farmboy59 is still here. We're still percolating. And then again, there's that little mystery guy floating in the distance. My lovely wife has decided to help me this morning plant the last few plants, because I told her, I said, I'm going to plant this, and hopefully that's going to be it, unless I find some red peppers. And I hopefully might be able to find a few of those today and put those in the ground. But that's probably going to be it for the garden this year, until next year, until it gets a little bit bigger. So did want to thank you for coming along, being with us, and giving me the time to be able to show you the garden. And we're going to leave that off in the distance there, is with a potato crop in the background. I think it looks pretty good. And then I'm going to come around on the other side and thank you for all the subscribers. Couldn't do it if it was without you along the game. Please subscribe. Just out here trying to have fun, bringing some old farm life back. We're about 248 subscribers now. We've been on channel. October will be a year. October 24 was a year. Now we're going for almost October 25 will be 2 years. And we can't get right past even a 250, a 500, 1,000. I'm not begging for anything. I'm just wanting you to enjoy the channel, enjoy the videos that you watch, and, you know, hope you find something that I said that will help you along with your garden. And if anything I can do, please comment below. Want to do a shout out to my supplier this year. He's been able to help me along with a lot of my plants, my fertilizer, and that's Tuttle Hardware. That'll be on Main Street in Walnut Cove. His name is Bill Petree. He doesn't know I'm doing this, but Bill is a good friend of the family. Tuttle Hardware has been around for a long time, and they love their people. And, you know, this is where the seed, this is where my plants come from, and everything that you see that I've showed you today, that's where it came from. And if anything he can do, he will try to help you. He does all kind of other stuff, mowers and weed eaters and blowers and all that kind of stuff. Most of it is all Husqvarna. So I do know that. He does have a site there where he does work on his stuff that he sells. But again, if you need plants or fertilizer and you're in the Walnut Cove, you know, King area or somewhere like that, I'm not trying to pull from somebody from somewhere else, please. But if you're in town, stop by and say hello. Tell them that Farmboy59 sent you, and you'll see what a great guy he is. But again, thank you so much for joining us today. Again, all the subscribers, all the likes, and everything that you do for the channel, I do greatly appreciate it. Until next time, we'll meet you at the garden spot.